Alright, welcome back with the Count of Shadows. So last time we left off, we did some fusing and stuff. I'm going to go... I'm going to try and complete the Death Confidant and get Alice so I can have a instant kill persona. Thank you, my dear. This is my favorite handkerchief. It was right in front of me, so... Oh my, you're a shy one, aren't you? I'm not shy. You're adorable. My neighbor speaks highly of you. She says your medicines are better than those at the big hospitals. It's very assuring to have a distinguished doctor right here in town. I'll see you again soon. What the heck? Well, someone's popular. Thanks to you. Huh? There's a lot of talk going around about me. Started by that girl and her dad. Apparently they've been telling everyone that I can make these amazing medicines and remedies. So now, the number of patients I'm seeing has increased dramatically. I don't know what some of these people are thinking. I've had a lot of crazy requests. Like yesterday, a patient requested a sweet-smelling compress. And the other day, I had a request for a cold buster. A drug like that deserves a Nobel Prize. Other requests included hair and skin tonics. I even had to do a consultation about a cat. Sheesh, it's not like it's I'm some kind of genius doctor. Having fun? You are a genius?
Stop that.
No, this is all interfering with my development. I'm not interested in completing my new drug. That's my role as the plague. I'm not suited for all this other stuff. Your mask is suited. It suits you. It does suit you.
What?
What? Really? Well, you're entitled to your opinion. But a town doctor, huh? That sort of lifestyle profession might have been possible for me at one time, but not now. Oh yeah, about those clinical trials with so many new patients, I'm taking longer to analyze the data, so I'll need to catch up. This is a bit stronger side, but I'm sure you'll be okay. Yeah, I signed up for this. Back alley doctor, 6, death.
Alright.
Company 3-6 with death.
Oh.
Looks like the girl's gonna make a full recovery. The treatment seems to be a good match for her, so at least I can breathe a little easier now. Hopefully she'll be able to attend school soon.
What?
What are you so happy about? Are you excited for your next clinical trial? Well then, let's have some fun. Well, it's improved my guts at least.
Bye.
Thank you for your hard work. How's my little guinea pig doing after the catch-up drug? I know it's probably a lot to handle considering I doubled the dosage and halved the activation time. But we're so close, right at the end of this, I can feel it. All I need you to do is stick around a little bit longer. Hope you can handle it. You can count on me. I think I'm at my limit. Anything for you. Oh, aren't you a little go-getter? If you're that excited about it, maybe I'll just give you a dose of everything and see how you hold up. Well, you got some catching up to do. I'll have to process a lot of today's data as quickly as possible. Make sure to call if you ever feel sick. Okay, take care.
Ah, you're back.
Hey!
That is a good point. Let us go...
Now listen up.
and check to see if that guy is giving his speech. Oratory skills are always useful. In real life and in video games. If you want to convince people to turn on their fellow neighbors and start killing people for you, you definitely need to be good with your words. And we're going to take absolute control.
Okay.
I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. Just ignore me, people. I swear I'm confident.
Please, consider what I have to say.
There have been far too many incidents recently to ignore. Can anyone deny this? A runaway train accident, a mysterious psychotic breakdown in school with a corrupt teacher. And yet to discover the truth of it all, the apathy that permeates society is a direct result of negligence by our government and the media. Good idea. Right, you should ask him. Teach how to give speeches. Why? I want to do what you do. I'd love to help you, though. How shall I teach you? It's time for my speech. Let's talk about this later. That's fair. I mean, you're just going up and asking for assistance in this type of
And
thing.
while our society appears to be prosperous, Many of our young people are quietly suffering.
This isn't just a Japanese issue anymore, you know.
They lack jobs, security, savings. The next generation will lead us into the future, and yet they have no plan for how to arrive there.
Watch where you're going, you little shit.
You bumped into me, you old goat.
This isn't good.
Let's mediate.
Yes, let's. Good citizens, please stop fighting. What is the point of bickering over such a trivial matter?
This is none of your business.
Yeah, seriously, just shut up.
What's with this guy?
Well, I mean, you're arguing
Now,
in
if you'll
public.
please excuse me, I must return to my speech. Together, we can create a bright future for the next generation.
Ugh. God, so righteous. That really annoys me. Enough of your arrogance, no good Torah.
What?
As if anyone would actually vote for you. Are you planning to embezzle funds again? Or maybe criticize one of your constituents again? You criminal!
No, that was all in the past. I've gone and done it again.
That's campaign obstruction. Well, let's just go ahead and cut to the heart of the matter.
There are many who would agree with that statement. Whenever someone calls me no good Torah, I panic. I went through quite an ordeal 20 years ago.
So
Let
what
me
exactly?
explain. I used to be a member of the National Diet. I was elected during the rise of the Kuromoto children. We were backed by powerful Diet members. This was
Okay.
about 20 years ago. I was very inexperienced back then, both as a politician as well as a human being.
You know, this is my first time doing the social link. I mentioned it before. We're starting to get into things. I never actually knew how to start this one. I actually looked it up. So this is the first time hearing of this. This is actually interesting. So he was an inexperienced politician. He said something about embezzlement and criticizing people. Like, the criticizing thing, I don't get. That's nowhere near embezzlement. Well, let's see what's going on here.
That inexperience led me to be involved in a series of major political scandals.
I mean, you're not in jail, so they
People
can't be that
refer to
major.
my blunders as no good Torah's 3 strikes. The first was being caught missing a legislative meeting to take a personal vacation.
Okay, irresponsible, but it was 20 years ago, and you're like clearly putting in the work in now.
Then, I was accused of embezzling a large sum of money from the party, giving me 2 strikes.
Accused or convicted, because those are two different things.
Finally, I called a voter an idiot at an open forum, which resulted in scandal and strike 3.
Everyone in every nation that votes is a voter. Like, I live in America, and we're an entire continent. Of course there are idiots that are voters. It'd be weird if there wasn't. Like, okay, you called him an idiot. Did he deserve to be called an idiot, though?
I was out and branded a washed-up politician.
Okay, well, the only thing I'm seeing here is the embezzlement, and that was 20 years ago. And
You
I mean,
said you wanted to become a member of the Diet. But do you see the man before you?
questionable background, accused of embezzlement. Even my character's like, yeah, that embezzlement's the only real part that matters. However, he has conviction and wants to change the world. Public speaking skills can be useful to the faculty, so I'll make a deal with him.
Do you really want to receive my guidance?
Your speeches sound great. You seem to have conviction. You seem to have conviction.
I'm happy to hear that. However, everyone says I have no chance to get elected. So why come to me?
I like your technique. He is, like, he's
You mean
been...
giving speeches? I'm afraid I'm not so great that you'd be able to learn anything. The most important part about giving a good speech is believing in yourself. Perhaps one day I will believe in myself again. But you sure got me there. You're a strange young man. Very well. If learning how to give a great speech is what you seek, then I'd be happy to instruct you. In exchange, I would like for you to continue assisting me. Let's get started, shall we?
Well, it's not just that. He needs, like, getting me on his side's a better thing than you realize. Because the key to having good rallies and stuff is to have, like, a good seed. You gotta get people in there so it looks official and there's big stuff. A lot of politicians make
Staging your crimes with calling cards. It's hard to believe that a student could manage this alone.
It's easier than it looks.
An adult. For example, someone talented enough to move people with words. Perhaps they coached you. Isn't that right?
I am thou. That it shall become the wings of the bird.
Of the sun persona. That's interesting. When I saw politician, I assumed it'd be tower or devil.
All right.
Interesting.
Let's pursue your dream of becoming a member of the Diet. Oh my, we've been talking for far too long. Let's call it quits for today.
You know, I actually like the idea of my character, like, you know, of my character becoming, like, a member of the Diet in the future. I'm about to give my speech schedules from this point on. Would be willing to stick around to hear it? Of course. Thank you, don't worry, it won't take long. You're giving my speeches every Sunday. You're welcome to drop by to help whenever you got the time.
Well then, I shall see you again
I want
soon.
them to say, alright, so this, so he's doing it every Sunday. Interesting. Then what was he doing here Friday? Does he only want my help on Sundays? Or...
We're getting started.
Sorry. It's getting humid lately, huh? But it's time like these when you gotta push through the funk. Don't let the weather get to you. Well, that was the plan anyway. Then the police got police officers asking what I was up to. I really look that suspicious?
Yes.
Yes, you do. But speaking of your looks, have you ever seen anyone you thought was cute and immediately decided they must be nice too? The thought process is totally normal, if not always accurate. There's even a name for it.
How about you?
Any guesses, Count? What do you think of the name for this phenomenon is? The Palladium effect, the Halo effect, the Destiny effect? Halo effect?
This is it. Right.
Correct. Surprised you knew. You get distracted by your superficial qualities and your broader perception of someone can get biased. Once you get that far, it's hard to make totally objective judgments. Like, that person is quiet, so they must be scary, stuff like that. Wow, he actually knew that, yada yada. Maybe I should have borrowed his notes.
Nice going.
Really smart. Yeah, I mean, I'm not an idiot or anything, but I think you're overplaying it a little bit. Halo effect isn't bad at all. I recommend you give people the chance to define themselves instead of making snap judgments. After all, it'd be a shame if your biases kept you from noticing something truly wonderful about someone, right? Plenty of terrible people look perfectly decent on the outside. Lady Anne looks perfect, and she is perfect. Stop simping, cat! What is my life when I say that unironically? I'm having an existential crisis. Wait. So where... On the rooftop.
Honestly, I don't really care.
What's up? Hey.
Let's hang out with him.
Yeah.
Alright, we have like one spot as popular random. Okay. I mean, that works.
Whoa.
The hell, the line's even longer than last time. Go to add up or something. We're gonna look like we just going in for a new fad. My looks already in ramen mode. Come on, let's get in line. Yeah, buddy, let's have some ramen. Super freaking good. Down to the last drop. The stuff's worth eating no matter the weight. Totally falling for the soy sauce flavor too. I'm in love.
Right?
Alright, Tokyo guys are all over the stuff. You're one of us now. Anyways, thanks for asking me out here today. I'm all cheered up now because of you. Come on, let's get going. There are tons of people waiting for our seats.
Hey.
Looks like they're giving out presents. Here, you can have mine. A ramen bowl. I'm crazy enough about ramen to be showing that off to my room. In my room. Alright!
Yeah.
I'm gonna get him to level 9. I want to max him out. And see if that's something I messed up, or...
You're back.
Exposition ends tomorrow. Madaroma must have had a change of heart by now, right? I'm sure it'll be fine. So far, nobody's come charging us with anything, yeah? I wouldn't have to wait to press start until after the exposition. What should we do if someone contacts us about it tomorrow? I try asking Yusuke. He's still staying with Madarama, right? That's right. Where is Yusuke? I wonder if he'll be okay with Madarama. Sorry I'm late to contact you all. It seems something will certainly happen tomorrow. Madarama's on the phone as we speak. With who? Likely the media. I haven't heard anything in this conversation about pressing charges. Guess we just had to wait it out. Let us meet. We should be here tomorrow.
The exhibition is finally ending. Hey!
Alright.
You got that?
Let's go spend time on the Death Arcana now. Oh, I can't. The only thing I can do is him. Let me check my bond with him and see if it's worth... Alright, yeah, let's help him out. Alright, he teaches me how to make good coffee.
Well,
Okay, today we're going to try brewing up a coffee from step 1. Just listen to what I tell you. These beans are Colombian, a medium fine city roast. Oh, and don't let the water boil too much. Okay. It'll be fine. Here, I'll be with you the whole time.
yeah.
Not bad, though I guess anyone can do something as simple as just brewing it. Making a blend, on the other hand, is a different story. Mixing beans at random won't do any good. That's because the acidity and the flavor profile all depend on the bean ratio. Pretty deep, huh? Tell me more? It all tastes the same to me. That sounds tough. Tell me more. Oh, somebody's enthusiastic. If you're really that interested, feel free to try whatever combination you want to, but hands off the expensive beans, got it? Next up is the curry. There's something special about its flavor. The truth is, scientific genius actually came up with the perfect spice combo to complement my coffee. Something about the qualification of taste. There's no formula for flavor, but it is pretty damn good. Anyhow, we don't make compromises when it comes to food service. Our stuff's gotta wow the customers. This is a tiny shop, after all. Self-satisfaction, the only thing that keeps me going. Okay. You. Haven't I already told you I don't have the money? Look at this place. You see many customers in here? Cheerfully elderly man. Oh, no need to hide it, Sakura-san. You must have plenty saved from your time working in the government. Aren't you going to take care of that employee right there for nothing more than charity? I wish you'd show me the same kindness you show others. If you're not planning on buying anything, can I please ask you to leave? I'm expecting a phone call, so I don't have time to chat with you. I don't mind if you take the call in front of me. I can talk to your little friend here in the meantime. So, should we keep talking until your call comes in, or would that be too inconvenient for you? Well, what should I do? Run for help? Call Soldier's phone? Kick the man out? Call his phone. There's the social services call I was waiting for. Coming around pretty often to make sure the guy's not getting in any trouble. Want me to introduce to you? Oh, that's right. I have some business I need to take care of myself. I'll come back later.
Jeez.
Does he really have nothing better to do? Sai, I guess I should explain what's going on. He might try and drop by here when I'm not around. A man's an old acquaintance of mine who's short on cash right now. Looks pretty friendly, yeah? I'm not gonna fool you, it's all an act. I have to say, though, I'm surprised you're quick-witted enough to pull that stuff off. You'll save me back later, thanks. You're welcome. A little bit of deception is in my nature. A blunt curry.
All right.
I can now make SP restoring items. That's useful. So, still, why do people poke around at other people's troubles? It's way easier to ignore them. I guess that's just the kind of person you are, though. Had time already? Yeah, I'd report him to the cops if he wasn't related to her. Ah,
no.
Never mind that. Anyways, that's it for today. Go study or something after you close up. Oh, my kindness is growing. Clearly not enough. I hate how slow social stats improve in this game. Like, seriously. Hey, Umbra. Sorry about today, didn't mean to get you wrapped up in my problems. Probably don't have to say it, but if that guy shows up while I'm out, just try to ignore him, okay? Let him do his thing and get on with the job, okay? Understood. Good. Whatever he says, just don't let him get to you. You're still under probation, so don't cause a scene, okay? Alright, I'm trusting you with this later. If I have tonight free, I need to go see that politician.
What's up with that old geezer?
Oh, is he crying?
I have committed crimes that are unbecoming of an artist. Plainly put, I plagiarized work. I tainted this country's art world, and even Sayuri. How could I possibly apologize to
Look at that face.
everyone for
That's too much.
what I've done?
Also, shouldn't you be confessing about leaving people to die? Like, isn't there this woman of the son you basically adopted
He's
that you
crying
let
way too
die in a
much.
pool of her own blood? See, even he
That was
thinks
from
it.
the urgent apology conference by Madarame that took place just a moment ago. After reporting to the association, Madarame has agreed to the police's request to turn himself in.
Wasn't he on TV the other day?
On top of charges of abuse to his pupils, Madarame is under suspicion of claiming their works as his own. Some doubt the validity that his maiden work, Sayuri, was stolen, believing it was used for fraud. This large-scale criminal act has caused a great shock to the art world, and
That old
Yes.
man's done for.
after the conference, Madarame was taken to a police hospital for interrogation due to his age. However, initial psych evaluations state that he is mentally sound and likely responsible for his actions.
There's no need to be nice to an old geezer like that.
Why'd he spill the beans himself? Doesn't that seem weird?
Also, a group calling themselves the Phantom Thieves posted a dubious note at Madarame's exhibit. The police will investigate their relation to this case, but for now, did not identify them as suspects.
Phantom thieves? Do these bandits have something to do with that old geezer's apology?
Oh, I've heard of them before. They supposedly steal evil hearts. It's why the culprits apologize.
Wait, what? Steal hearts? That's impossible, though.
But I feel like I saw something about that online, too. They sent out a calling card for real.
Oh, so it was like, we're going to take your heart? Oh, that's impressive if someone really did that.
Phantom thieves, huh?
Oh! It's that jackass.
Phantom thieves again.
You guys see the news about Madarame? It's just like what happened with Kamoshida.
Yep, we got this down to a science.
Man,
Got this
this
down
is
to a
starting to get
science.
interesting. If we do it right, we can change people's hearts. With this power, we might be able to do more than just getting back in society. It'll be a big deal.
This'll be fun.
Let's keep pushing on then. As for me, I hope we just keep getting more and more famous.
I mean, fame's
Something
never
like
a
this
bad
happening
thing.
twice is massive, too. It's too great a coincidence to occur normally.
If we continue doing this, we'll definitely be able to give courage to everyone who needs it.
Right.
We may want to quiet down a little.
Do you know them?
You moron! Those are attendance officers.
Hello there. May I speak with you for a moment?
Ah, yeah.
That monotonous acting of hers never...
What are you all doing here? Are you friends?
Is that so?
We were just discussing where we should go.
Well, all right. Just make sure you disperse before it gets too late, okay? There have been some odd happenings lately, and the news about that artist has caused quite the stir.
Do you have nothing better to do? Like, do you have nothing better to do than to harass random teenagers leaning against a wall? Get the fuck over yourselves, buddy.
It's still light out. Man, those guys must have way too much time on their hands.
Exactly.
Hey, don't go making stuff up on the spot like that, okay? I totally panicked because of you.
From now on, we'll need to be even more cautious than before. Look at us. Right after the second Thieves incident, both prior victims are meeting up.
Wait, you mean people might be listening to us?
It'll be fine. Look around, we're the only people worrying about it.
I guess you're right.
By the way, Yusuke, you able to get anything out of Madarame? Remember how he was talking about that suspicious person in the black mask?
Well, I pressed him for answers, but he doesn't even understand what happened to him to begin with.
It's not like he actually saw his desires get stolen after all.
It's rumored that he may be sent to prison. In that case, gaining information will be difficult.
So, what are you gonna do now?
I'll be leaving that house. I can't draw in such a place anymore.
Do you have somewhere to go?
The school dorms. I can stay there free of charge thanks to my fine arts scholarship.
A scholarship? Wait, you're that good?
Although, Takamaki-san's house would do as well.
Wait, what?
You know, you could ask her to model for you whenever you wanted.
You moron!
Then again, now that Yusuke will be living alone, it'll be easier for us to meet up whenever we want.
For the time being, we should wait and see how this case plays out.
And it'll probably take some time finding a target as big as Madarame.
Anyway, we should just act like normal students while we look for our next target, okay?
We'll be entrusting that to you again, Ryuji.
Alright, guess it's just more prep till then.
I mean, we could just start sticking politicians and businessmen's names into the thing. I mean, we could just start, you know, like I said, like I was trying to say, I could start putting politician names into the app, and I'm willing to bet money like half of them will ping. I'm just saying. Now, figuring out the distortion of the keyword would be difficult, but...
So after Shiho Suzui, you did it again for someone you barely knew? You were sent away twice, almost reported to the police, and yet you still wanted to save him. Moreover, you ended up in a museum instead of a castle this time. You're still going to maintain this rubbish about changing someone's heart by stealing their treasure?
Take it how you will.
Very well. The truth behind this tale of yours will be clear once your conspirators are in custody. Now then, tell me about this new member who joined your group. There's no point in being stubborn. It will only damage your position. The identity of Madarame's pupil can be easily discovered with a little investigation.
Go right ahead.
So you won't sell out your accomplice? Fine. There's still much more that I want to hear. It was around this time that the Phantom Thieves began to truly gain popularity. Lies flooded the internet. Things like the Phantom Thieves saved me too, or I got a calling card. For heaven's sake, those lies made the collection of intel take almost 10 times longer.
That's probably why it happened.
Your next target was this man, Junya Kaneshiro. He doesn't compare to the previous two. Even the police had been struggling to apprehend him. So, exactly how did you take down such a well-guarded criminal? Tell me.
Well, A, I started by being more competent than you.
The suspect has repeatedly testified that he does not have any recollection of his actions. A full psychiatric evaluation will be performed to further investigate the crime's details and motives.
First Kamoshida at Shujin Academy, and now Madarame. I found a number of points of commonality between the two. Both, for example, were sent a calling card before their unforeseen changes of heart.
I see. But isn't tying their cases to the series of psychotic breakdowns jumping to conclusions? Furthermore, the police will frown upon you stepping into this.
Now isn't the time to be worrying about things like jurisdiction and honor. We need to dig deeper and find a correlation among the incidents these past 2-3 years.
Very well, I leave it to you. However, You must not let this interfere with your regular duties.
Thank you, sir.
That damn woman just had to stick her nose into this.
And I understand that these abnormal incidents have caused some anxiety throughout our country. This situation must be approached with the utmost seriousness. I shall continue to put forth great effort so that every citizen can live with peace of mind.
Not only are there these phantom thieves to worry about, but if that is exposed...
Oh.
Well, that use case texted me. I think I was getting them too. You have my gratitude. What? You're so polite for all... Why are you so polite for all of a sudden? I truly am thankful for you making me come to my senses. You're exaggerating. Most certainly I'm not. I express my gratitude. I must express my gratitude earnestly. You're one of us now, man. We'll be counting on you, okay? Of course, and if anything comes up, we won't hesitate to lend a hand. Thank you. Now then, see you. Alright. He didn't have to go through, all that trouble just to thank us. He's such an honest guy. Anyways, that went well for us on our first job. That was a huge success. So that said, you got time after this? For what?
You know.
Thing is, I got some free tickets to Dart Lounge with this guy I know. Totally forgot they expired today, so you want to go right now? Alright.
Yeah!
Alright, let's go to Kikyoji and play darts.
Let's go!
Alright, but first, I think we will continue this next time. This has been the Kind of Shadows. Remember, the shadows are your friends.